One day I'll make night, and I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Don't tell me. This time it was Charleston. Or the White Spring, even. Gosh, just give me a minute. I'm still not done compiling the last report. You mean you haven't heard? The super mutants didn't just hit Fort Atlas. I'm getting reports from all over. Even Foundation. Hold on. If you haven't heard, the Knight and Paladin might not have either. I've been so busy receiving the reports that anyway, you gotta let them know about this right away. I don't have many details. Appalachia's always had super mutants, and now there's just, more of them. Ever since the attack on Fort Atlas. Now we've got people coming from all over to ask the Brotherhood for help. We've got to do something about this. Oh, that shouldn't be necessary. It sounds like Foundation has things under control, and they're helping out anyone they can. They just came to share information with us. Starting that trade deal with them has worked wonders. Oh, one more thing. Foundation has been tracking nearby attacks. They think the mutants might be coming from those caverns. What are they called again? Wacky caverns? Unlikely caverns? Oh, uncanny caverns. That's right. Anyway, thanks for helping out. I've got my hands full here.
This order puts half.
Resources, Romani. Romani and I were just discussing the patrol schedule.
This is far more important than a patrol. We're talking about people's lives. What do you need, Initiate? You see, we've wasted time sitting on our thumbs already.
I didn't think this would happen so soon. If at all. Fine. We can't let the mutants run rampant, but I will lead a squad personally to track down where they're coming from.
And where do you plan to look? Spending time on a meaningless chase will leave countless homesteads unprotected against the mutants.
Then that's where we're headed.
You're splitting our forces, Shin. Isn't that exactly what you wanted to avoid?
So long as the rest of the Initiates stay here, Fort Atlas will be well defended. It takes two to create a conflict, Romani. You're gonna have to make some compromises from now on. We don't have any more time to waste. Initiate, I need you to brief Initiates Norland and Houston to come along on this mission. You're coming too. It will be a good opportunity to show Romani's favorite how things should be done. This should be a given, but come prepared to fight mutants. We don't know how many there will be, or if the type that we've seen are the only form they come in. We may need to retreat and regroup if things get bad.
I'm not. But if this foolish mission is what it takes to prevent full-on mutiny, so be it. While you're out, I'll meet up with Initiate Dorsey to find out who around Appalachia is in need of help. Maybe there are some resources we can spare without inspiring Shin to start a riot.
I'll be checking the spreadsheets when I get back. They should be here in Fort Atlas. Keep the introduction short. We need to get to the caverns as soon as possible.
Ad Victorium, Initiate.
How can I find time to study all
Make the same mistakes going forward.
mutant attacks,
Ad
fractures?
Victorium, Initiate. What can I do for you?
Maybe the Brotherhood is no good after all.
It's not my place to give an opinion on the other recruits. I trust the judgment of Paladin Romani and Knight Shin. That being said, I hope Initiate Houston is getting the support she needs to succeed here. She's not militarily inclined. Sure, I can introduce myself. I come from Ohio. My parents worked in the government before the war. When I learned about the Brotherhood and what they're doing to preserve the world, I left home to do my part. Make up for my parents' contribution to causing this disaster, however small it was. It's a big responsibility, so I don't have time for much else. I need to be vigilant about my training if I'm going to become a knight. I'm not trying to be formal, just following basic etiquette. We are all representatives of the Brotherhood of Steel. We should conduct ourselves as such.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope
You can count on me. I'll report there immediately.
someday I want to visit Defiance, but the settlers want
No meat. Approved. Perfectly preserved pie. Dinner. Declined. Ration request doesn't even have a
Oh! God! Don't sneak up on people like that.
I thought I had seen what the Wasteland House did.
What? Night Shin? A mission? Me?
This
Has to be a mistake.
Reverse.
Oh my god. I thought he hated me. Are you sure he didn't send you to, discharge me or something? Right. No need to be nervous. I'm just being called in for my first ever field mission, and it's led by Night Shin, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I won't know what I'm doing in front of him. So,
We can't
not only am I
find any
probably
more
going to die, but I'll look stupid doing it, and I should stop. Yeah. No need to be nervous. Nope. No reason at all. Night Shin's favorite? He's always in the barracks, doing extra push-ups and stuff. Not that I'm watching. I just... well, I'm kind of scared of him. I mean, he's kind of everything that I'm not. Me? Oh, good question. I mean, I was, helping Dr. Hardy when Dr. Hardy got recruited, and I guess he recommended me. I'm good at medical things. Really. Well, I think I am. I mean, we saved a lot of people back then, and just forget I said any of that. I don't know. Really, I'm just trying my best.
Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Another initiate, and a great doctor. He taught me almost everything I know. I think he's been looking for a place to stay recently, to get some time away from the fort. I mean, not that he doesn't like it here or anything. Everyone needs some alone time. right? I
The people of
I should just
Appalachia
stop
think
talking.
a bomb is a plaything?
Oh, God. So, you heard that? I'm so bad at talking with children. I must have made it worse. You know Marcia? She's not an initiate, but she and Max stay with the Brotherhood. They're siblings. Apparently Marcia's been gone for a few days, and I
Two
told
sets of
Max everything
plans,
would be
and the
fine,
initiates
but
don't know who to report.
I really don't know.
This can't last forever.
This can't be real. Okay, I'm gonna puke. No, wait. I have to get my gun. I've never used it, like, outside of the firing range. First time for everything, right? Okay, I'll be there. Ad Victorium?
Unnecessary bloodshed.
Still not finished. There's just not enough hours in the day.
The mutant attack was my first time in real combat.
I could do more than just fight.
It'll be my
But
last.
how do I show that I'm...
Ad Victorium, Initiate. Now that everyone's here, let's go over the plan. Foundation reported super mutant attacks potentially originating from this location. We're here to determine if those claims are founded. And if so, eliminate the threat. We'll advance information. Immediately report anything you see out of place. Are we understood?
Copy.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Move out. here for a moment. Some regular wildlife here. Seems like the super mutants would have cleared that out. Well said. Let's keep moving forward.
Hey, look. We could take a team photo. The Fort Atlas Spelunkers, ready for action. Huh.
Stay focused, Houston. This is no time for jokes.
Initiate Norland is right. Follow his lead.
Right. Sorry. Never mind.
This appears to be a dead end. There's some gore here. I'd say the mutants have left their mark. Initiate, what's your read on this location? So it's likely there are still super mutants nearby. Good call, Initiate. Let's do a thorough sweep of the room. There may still be a way forward.
Roger. I'll take the far side.
Excellent initiative, Norland. The remaining two of you, stick together and cover this area. Be sure not to miss anything. Effective reconnaissance can mean the difference between life and death.
Right. I'll try my best. I mean, I'll be thorough, Knight, sir. What are we looking for again? Mutants, right? Big scary ones that will kill us? Makes total sense. Oh, watch your step! There's dynamite there.
Tonight, we bring you the final chapter of Curse of the Windigo. When last we left off, Richard Moore was recovering from radiation exposure. His family had just returned home.
Can I show Dad my gun? Jimmy, I told you, not in the house. And remember, you can't go into the bedroom yet. Aw, stupid quarantine. I know it's hard, sweetheart, but we just have to be patient. This happens to lots of people with important jobs like your father's. Okay, I won't go in. I'll just say hi. Dad? Dad? Did you fall asleep?
Jimmy, is that you out there, sport?
Yeah, it's me.
Jimmy, I'm hungry.
Okay, Dad. I'll go tell Godrich to make you something.
No. Why don't you come in, son? You pay your old man a visit.
I'm not supposed to get too close yet, remember?
Now, James, if your father says it's okay, then it's okay. Now, you come in here?
I don't know. You sure?
Positive. Come and give your dad a big hug. Now, Jimmy.
Well, all right. If you say it's okay.
There he is. There's my boy. Looking fit as a fiddle.
Dad, what's wrong? You don't look better at all. You've gotten so thin I can see your bones. And you've lost all your hair, too.
Anything to report?
Was first discovered. Night Kid was found in complete darkness and surrounded by bats. He was 2 feet tall, weighed 19 pounds, and had been
I
feeding
see.
on moths to survive.
In that case, I might send the others to scout ahead.
Appalachian history and more at
I suspect there's still more to see
one
here.
of our wild
Did you find anything else?
sold separately. Head right.
We should take a cautious approach to that.
Please
One
let
wrong
members
move,
of
and we could all get trapped inside.
pass before proceeding.
Understood. Everyone, we need to cover as much ground as possible, and the threat level so far has been minimal. Initiates Norland and Houston. See if you can squeeze through that crevice and report what's on the other side. Initiate Norland, you take point. Stay in radio contact, and pull back as soon as you encounter danger. You may be eager to serve the Brotherhood, but being a good soldier is also about knowing your limits. Move out.
Roger. I'll make the Brotherhood proud, sir.
You mean all by ourselves? Oh, okay. Got it. I mean, yes, sir.
You'll stay with me and find a way to clear the cave-in. Initiate Norland is highly capable, and I trust him to handle any situation that arises. But from what we've seen so far, I don't suspect there will be significant danger. I'd look around for some kind of tool. Preferably not the destructive kind. If we're lucky, the rocks may even be loose enough to dig out by hand. As their superior officer, it's my job to keep them safe. This is also Initiate Houston's first real mission outside of Fort Atlas. Her success is my responsibility. Don't do anything reckless. I need all of us to get out of here in one piece. Hold your position.
There's light. Escape. Noise.
Those mutants, they came flooding out. This could be bad. Those mutants must have gotten trapped inside sometime after the attacks. If this passage wraps around, Initiates Norland and Houston could be in trouble. Don't blind yourself to the value of human life. I stand by the idea that we must make sacrifices for the greater good. But only when it's necessary. Putting Initiates Norland and Houston in danger was a preventable mistake. And I'm responsible. They seem delirious. A lack of food, light, water, space, if we can. It would be safer to take them down from a distance. But protecting the other Initiates takes first priority. You're right. She would have. And I should have done the same. I made a premature assumption that the area was safe. We have to do everything we can to make sure the Initiates don't pay for it. Hold on. I'm receiving a message. We have to find them. Move out! Norland! No! This shouldn't have happened. Norland was confident. Maybe too confident. Despite my orders, he may have tried to fight. And Houston, she would have... This is my responsibility. I swore to myself I'd never let this happen again. This isn't your problem to deal with, Initiate. You and Romani have already written me off, so it's not like your opinion will have changed. But I'm not important right now. We have to find Initiate Houston. Back when we fought those raiders on the expedition route, when we lost Knight Connors and so many others, my decisions played a part in what happened that day. I swore to never make a mistake like that again. To never lose lives like that again. Everything I do is for the good of humanity. I want to create a safe society again. To live and work side by side, as it should be. But those ideals are for nothing if I can't protect the people who believe in me. I have to do right by them. I'm not going to try to change your mind. If my actions aren't good enough to prove my intent, that's on me to fix. And that's what I'm going to do moving forward. Initiate Houston can't be far. Search for a trail. Initiate Houston.
Wait! Don't come any closer! I triggered some kind of trap. It's... If I move, then... Just get away from here! I can't let anyone else...
My armor can take the blast. Cover your head!
What? No! Don't! Knife! No. No way all of this happened because of me. I won't run away anymore. I won't! There are more mutants. We have to fight!
So then!
Don't worry about me. The power armor isn't just for show.
You're still badly injured. Without the power armor, you'd be dead. I'm so sorry.
This isn't the time for apologies. Put your training to work.
Right. You're right. I need to check your vitals.
We can't let this distract us from the mission. While Initiate Houston is busy, you need to search the area. Find out if this is truly the source of the attacks. I suspect we haven't killed our last mutants yet. You and Initiate Houston must be under... Anything can happen in the field. That's why, no matter what, we have to stay focused until the mission is over. So if something is dividing your attention, it's only right that we should discuss it. I'd like to say it was a calculated risk. Initiate Houston wouldn't have survived that blast without armor. I did. There's a big difference between risking one's life for a comrade and charging in head first just because you can. The latter is arrogance. The former is crucial to being part of the Brotherhood. We have to be able to trust each other. Romani broke our trust, not the other way around. I've had my doubts about her leadership since the beginning of the expedition. But I always followed orders, even when I disagreed. When Romani destroyed the transmitter, she broke the chain. She betrayed the Brotherhood. If we don't seal the rift she created, we'll fall apart. We'll cover that in the debrief.
It's my fault. Norland gave me orders and I ran away. It's my fault that he's dead.
No. This is my responsibility. I shouldn't have put you through this on your first field mission.
Thanks, Knight, but I
won't accept any argument about this. You did the best you could under the circumstances. That's all. I don't know. When Initiate Houston said there was a trap, I saw Knight Connors taking the bullet for me. Maybe it was wrong to risk my life after he saved mine. But it's exactly what he would have done in this situation. He helped me understand what it meant to be Brotherhood. For him, it was about protecting the people around him. I want to do more than that. To preserve the world. But that starts with us. With our team. We can't protect the world if we can't protect each other. I don't expect to earn your trust with words. I carry forward every lesson I learn into the next mission. My actions will speak for themselves. If only we had the luxury of time right now. I still have enough wits about me to act as your commanding officer. But you're right. This wound is no joke. I'm counting on you and Initiate Houston right now. We're going to complete this mission together. As we should. I've been through enough battles to recognize a fatal injury. This, I'll survive. And it's better that Initiate Houston treats me here before we make the trek back to the fort. Be thorough. All this gore could easily cover up something important. What have you found? A Pip-Boy.
Maybe the mutants ate a Vault Dweller. Sorry. That was insensitive. I'm glad it wasn't you.
We should have Scribe Baldet determine the origin of the Pip-Boy. Maybe the mutants took up residence in a vault. Go ahead and take the Pip-Boy tour. Initiate Houston will patch me up here before we return to Fort Atlas. And we'll give Initiate Norland a proper burial. I'm surprised to receive pity from you. Normally I would tell you to stow it, but I think camaraderie is what we need to grow stronger. I'm in good hands with Initiate Houston here. Thank you. Good work. We fought in honorable service to the Brotherhood. All of us. Ad Victoriam.
Have you seen Marcia around? Girl with black hair and the spirit of youthful rebellion? That means you haven't seen her then? Oh, drat. I was really hoping... Never mind. Just let me know if you see her.
Weapons on a base like this?
She hasn't been at Fort Atlas for a little while. Normally I wouldn't be so worried, but the truth is, she's not the only one. We've been hearing about people going missing all across Appalachia. Knight's orders. I'll prioritize it, but we really should have someone out looking for Marcia. You know what? You're right here. If you don't have another assignment from Night Shin, then I could really use your attention on this.
Right?
I'm going to run a diagnostic on this Pip-Boy. Talk to me as soon as you're available. I'm pretty worried.
I'm glad we guard ourselves. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
Scorched, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
To think, everywhere we've been, this old place may hold the most promise. Calibrate this, tighten that. If you stumble on any new tech, you know who to bring it to.